Hey everyone, welcome back and welcome to Crochet with Me episode number 44. And if you notice that the pattern on here looks different, that is because I went back and undid all the way down to the foundation row, and I started doing, this is called the honeycomb stitch or pattern. I just was not happy with that other one. It just wasn't looking right to me. It just wasn't, I just wasn't happy with it. So I decided it's still the same length, or width, and stuff, but I just decided to do the honeycomb, and I'm liking this a lot better. And so that's what I'm gonna be doing on this, and it is going to be the perfect width for my new recliner. I recently got me a wide seat recliner, so that way there is plenty of room for me to sit in my recliner and also have Chloe lay in the recliner next to me. Even though she still sometimes wants to be actually on my lap or between my legs, but there is still plenty of room for her to stretch out or be beside me. So, but yeah, this is going to be plenty wide enough to cover me when I lay down or when I'm sitting in and reclining in my new recliner. So this is, I'm still making the same thing. It's just that I just changed up the stitch pattern. So, and I definitely like this a whole lot better. This looks a lot neater to me, and stuff. So this is what we will be working on, and this is going so much faster as well. So hope everybody is doing well. I am doing good. This week is my last week on one of my medications. I am so glad. I am getting off one of my medications, so that's one less pill I have to take every day, and stuff. So yeah, it's like yay. And so yeah. And I will be, I know I've said this before, but I promise you guys, I will be getting back into my routine with recording my videos like I normally do and everything. And this coming Thursday on the 11th, I will not be doing my live stream. I have a doctor's appointment in San Diego, which is an hour and a half drive one way for me. So I will not be live streaming that day. So I don't have that one already scheduled or anything. I did that on purpose so that way I wouldn't forget to go in and cancel it. I just didn't even schedule it. So, but the good Lord willing, I will be part of West Coast Wednesdays. And I mean, as long as I don't end up with a migraine or anything, I will be there on Wednesday. So I hope everybody is doing well and staying cool. For those of us that are in experiencing summer, and for those of my friends that are experiencing wintertime at this time of the year, I hope you guys are staying warm, and I hope everybody is staying safe. And so I did get the yarn from Melissa of Crochet in Agreement. I did get that yarn, so I can be able to finish the one shawl that I was working on using Dawn Yarn Doll's colorway, and so I will be able to finish that shawl. And I am hoping that I can be able to get pictures taken and sent to Steve to be updated my website, so he can update my completed projects, and then my current whips. I have a whip on there that's been up there for a while, and it's actually a finished object. And actually that project is actually in my shop. Actually, no, it's not. Actually, I need to have Steve take 2 items out of my shop, because they were, because I had donated 2 prizes for Zach's birthday celebration, and they were picked by the winners. So I need to have Steve, or Deb. Yeah, I think he already removed them off the website. So the one that I'm showing currently as a whip was one of the items that was chosen, I believe. No, it was not. I take that back. That is still a completed project, and I should list that in my shop. But I need to write out all the deets to it. And then I can add it to my shop. And I think, and then I'll have, once I finish the current journal I'm working on, once I have that one done, then I'll have another journal to add to the website as well. So, yeah. But yeah, I need to get me some, I need to make up some tags, which I can do and print those and make them on my Cricut machine to attach to my projects, my crocheted items that has the information on them as far as the fabric content of the yarn and all of that information, washing instructions and all of that stuff. So that way I can have that information on the item ready to go, so I can have it already attached to the item, and then because I can as I'm making the item, I can have that stuff written up, and then when I go to write up the description, it'll make it easier to write up the description to give to Steve to post in my shop. And stuff, so yeah. So I've got a lot of administrative stuff that I need to do, as well as some other stuff. I have let myself get behind on stuff, but I needed the break. I needed to take a break and just I guess recharge my battery, I guess you can say. Rejuvenate myself. But now it's time to get busy with stuff, because I want to finish organizing this room, and then I've got 2 other rooms that I need to organize. I need to get my yarn organized again, and then the spare bedroom, I need to do something with that room, because that my son and daughter-in-law have moved in, and so we need to kind of reconfigure some of the stuff in that room for them, because they're going to be with us for a while. So it's yeah, I do. I have stitch markers so I can be able to and I'd like to, one thing I'd like to do is make me a deal to put that right there, is to make me something, a wall hanging or something that I can use so I could display my stitch, all of these nice stitch markers. And then that way I can have them all in one place. I have an idea of what I can do. It's just that I just need to do it. So Oops. Sorry, guys. Didn't mean to hit the camera. for reaching. And one thing I like too about this basket honeycomb stitch, see how flat it's laying? It's not curling on me, so I don't have to okay, now the word is escaping my mind. I don't have to block it. Because it's laying flat. Okay. Okay, wait a minute. Something's not looking right, so I'm gonna have to back up here. Sample. Pearl. Sample. Pearl. Okay, that's looking better. Because you gotta remember, everything with this, we're alternating our stitch. I'm doing a simple, pearl, simple, pearl. But I had 3 pearls in a row, and I'm like, no, wait a minute, that's not right. So I had to go back a little bit and then pick up, and now I'm going right. And it's, and where I'm purling, the previous row was a simple. So with this, basically, you're simpling your pearls and you're purling your simple. So like this next stitch, everything I did in the row before, I did a simple. So now I'm gonna purl. Then the next stitch was a pearl, so I'm gonna simple. There's a pearl, now I'm gonna simple, pearl, simple, pearl, simple, simple, purl, simple, purl, simple, purl, simple, purl. And you just kind of get in that rhythm. And then you come up with this unique pattern that looks just like honeycombs. And then this is what it looks like on the back. So that's how you can tell the difference between the front and the back. That's the front, because there's your honeycombs. And then there's that side, and that's the wrong side. That's the right side. That's the wrong side. And it's the same way in knitting. You have your wrong side and your right side in knitting as well. So since I stopped for a minute, now what I can do to know what stitch I need to be doing next, all I have to do is just look at the row before and go, okay, that was a simple stitch, so now I'm going to purl. And then simple, then purl. Oops, back up, back up, back up, back up, oop. That was a simple, so it's a purl. That's a simple. I skipped that one. You have to be careful and not skip any stitches. So that one's a simple. Look what I did. I did two purls together. Okay. Now there's one of two things that I can probably, that'll be a simple, purl, simple, purl, simple. Okay, I can continue on and it'll correct itself because I'm doing a purl here, which is right, which will be on top of another purl, but that should have been a simple. So then purl, simple, and then I'm back on track. Or I could take this out and back up all the way back up to here, or back up to here, actually back up to here, and then start again. But I can do the pattern correctly because I did 3 purls in a row. But I can fix it by doing the pattern the correct way in this row, and that it'll correct itself. So that'll be a simple, then a purl, and then a simple, and then a purl. And it might look a little strange right here, but that's one way of correcting itself. And I'm not too concerned about that because this is going to be mine. I'm not selling it. I'm not going to give it away. This is for my own personal use. So, but yeah, so I was able to correct that. And, once I get the blanket, or Afghan, once I get on out, you're not gonna, that's just one little tiny thing. You won't really notice it. When I come back and try to find it, it'll be hard to find it because it's just one little stitch that's off, but it won't affect the whole thing. Now, if it was to where it would affect the whole pattern, the whole row or several rows, then I would then back out and correct it. In the very beginning when I was doing this, yeah, I did have to take it out, back out quite a few times until I got the pattern working the correct way, because I was missing or skipping a loop or a stitch or something. And but then once I got it worked out right, then the rest of it started falling into place. So that's usually why you have to be very careful and do each stitch and pay attention to the stitch, the stitch in the previous row, to make sure that you're doing the correct stitch. See, I did a purl, so then this should be a simple because that one's a purl. That's a simple, so then I do a purl. Then simple, purl, simple, purl. And if you need to say it out loud, go right ahead. If it helps you keep the sequence going correctly, do it. Do whatever you need to do. You can say SP, SP, SP. Simple purl, simple purl. So this was a purl stitch, so it's going to be simple, or say SP, 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 P, S, P, or you can go simple purl, or however you want to do it, just to make it because I notice that right after I do a simple, I'm doing a purl stitch, and it just comes naturally to automatically grab the yarn to get ready to do a purl stitch after I do the simple. So simple, and then I grab the yarn to do the purl stitch. Simple, and then purl. Simple, purl. Simple, and then to do the purl stitch, you put your yarn in front of your hook, stick your hook in that first, like if you was going to do a simple, stick it in there, then you bring your yarn back behind your hook, then you grab a hold of it and pull it through just like a simple, but then you have this bar that's in front of this loop, so it'll look like that. And then you just do a regular simple, yarn in front of the hook, hook behind that first bar, bring your yarn behind the hook and wrap it around, pull it through, and that's your purl. Simple and purl. Simple, purl. Simple, purl. So when I do my simple, as soon as I pull the hook and pull up the loop, I immediately do this, and I go in and do my purl. Simple, purl. Simple, purl. So I do my simple, and immediately when I go to like that, see where my yarn is in relation to my hook, see it's already there. So then I just come down and slide it, and then my yarn goes back behind the hook, grab it, pull it through, simple, and then as it's going like that, then as it's going through this loop here, my yarn is coming all the way back, so that way I can grab it and then pull it through. Here, goes back behind, then I can grab it and pull it through. I grab it, I'll get you up here close to the camera. Okay, there's my simple. There's the yarn. I go under there, and then my yarn comes back behind the hook, goes through, and there. Then the simple. And then now we do our return pass. finish up this row and I'll call it and end this video and stuff, and we will see you guys in the next video. And West Coast Wednesdays, and then on my live streams on Thursday. But this Thursday, the 11th, I won't be live, but I will be live the following Thursday. And so yeah. So I appreciate you guys for being here with me as I work on this Afghan blanket, or whatever you want to call it. Doing the honeycomb stitch, and we will continue working on this. I might work on this throughout the week. I don't know, because I've got 2 other shawls that I'm also working on, and stuff. So yeah. But yeah, again, thank you everybody for being here with me during this time, and we will see you in the next video. Bye everyone.